there, Hamed Yazdi here, and in this short video we're going to talk about how to answer the question, what is it? What's your business? And this is obviously after you've made your approach or your invitation. We're not going to talk about that, and honestly it really doesn't matter what you say, but what matters is how you handle this question and also any resistance, which I'll also cover in another video. But basically, one thing you got to understand is when people ask you what is it, don't think that they're just trying to trip you up and mess you up and give you a hard time. A lot of times they're just curious. So acknowledge the fact that their question is very valid and they want to know what you're talking about. And there's a few ways to handle that. Well, first of all, it depends on the relationship that you have with the person. If they're a close friend, you could just say, dude, I can't show you my entire business plan in a couple minutes over the phone. It wouldn't be much of a business plan now, would it? And, you can just be a little more informal that way. Another way, if it's, even for a friend, what I like to say is, honestly, it's a visual concept. I wish I could show it to you. But you really got to see it. I can't really explain over the phone. I think once you go through our visuals, it'll take about 25-30 minutes. I think we can have a much more productive conversation afterward. Would that be okay with you? And I like to always ask that at the end, or just to show them that I'm trying to respect them. I'm not, disrespecting their question. It's a valid question, okay? Now, here's one of my favorite ways to do it that works with almost anybody, and it's a very professional way. So let's say that Bill says, well, Hamed, can you show me your business? What I would say is, you know what, Bill? Over 90% of it is visual. Now, I'll tell you what, I could try to put pictures into words, but it'll probably take me an hour and a half, and then you'll still want to see the half-hour presentation. So let me ask you this, what would be easier for you? To set another time where we could actually spend 2 hours together, or how about you just see the half-hour video, okay? Or the half-hour presentation, or whatever it is. And then what's he going to say? Well, now that you've explained it and given him those options, he's obviously going to go with the half-an-hour video or your live presentation or webcast or whatever it is. And so that's the one I've noticed that works really well, because you're not only acknowledging their question, you're also explaining with a little bit more detail in a more professional manner why you can't just tell it to them over the phone. Now keep in mind that some people, they like to give little snippets about their business, maybe they talk about the industry that they're in. You don't have to do that. I always notice that it's probably better to just get them on the presentation without needing to do that. Just explain, what, we'll have a more productive conversation afterward when we're both on the same page, okay? Don't think that you have to filter them a lot at the invitation stage, because ideally you're doing group events anyway to leverage your time. Group webcast, group meeting. Now if you're doing a one-on-one with someone like for lunch, then you might want to qualify them a little bit more so you don't waste an hour of your time if they don't even meet the basic requirements for your business, or if you can't solve any of their problems with your business. But if it's just a group event, you might as well try to get as many people as you possibly can on your presentation, because that's going to be the ultimate sorting and filtering tool, because afterwards you can talk to them when you're both on the same page. So again, let's go over that real quick. So Bill says, yeah, sure, what is your business? And I say, you know what, Bill, 90% of it is visual. Now, I could try to put pictures into words, but it'll probably take me an hour and a half, and then you'll still need to see the half-hour presentation with the visuals. So what would you prefer? To set another date when we could spend 2 hours together, or I just send you the half-hour presentation? What would be easiest for you? Obviously, they're going to go with that latter option. I hope this was helpful, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.